Fear of judgment, huh? I just decided to speak on this because based on the series or the mini series I've been doing the past couple of days with regards to, getting started, or not everyone's going to make it, but I feel like sometimes we have this feeling where we have a fear of judgment. Man, I don't know what my parents are going to say if they see my YouTube videos. I don't know what my friends are going to think. At the end of the day, bro, we all literally have our own journeys, our own destinies. It might not make sense obviously now, or it might be cringe or embarrassing, or you might stumble on your words, or it might not make sense. For now, obviously, I believe that it doesn't technically matter what people think or what people respond to what you do. Yeah, sure. How's the little YouTube thing going? I'm only getting like 1 or 2 views. Maybe you should do something else. It's technically not working, Push through. At the end of the day, things like this is a skill. It's a skill. You learn. You don't just wake up one morning and you know everything. Your first everything is going to be shit, for sure. I said that before. But the fear of judgment does really have us in a chokehold, really. It does. I was writing in my journal the other day, and I think I got one of the prompts, the self journaling, or the journal prompts from Pinterest, right? And one of the questions stated, what type of person would you be if no one judged you? If you didn't have judgment, if people didn't shoot you down back in the past, what type of person would you be? Now, the first thought that came into your mind is you'd be confident. You'd be more assertive, more sure in yourself. You would be more free of judgment. Every one of us on this planet does have a single thought, a saying, or a specific time in our mind that plays every single time when something negative happens, or whenever we start something new because of that person said that one thing back in the day, and like, what if that person says that shit again? It harbors our mind. It clouds our judgment. It basically holds us back from what we truly meant to do. I understand. So I wrote down, obviously, in my journal that I definitely be all those that I just mentioned. I'd be assertive, I'd be confident. I wouldn't worry too much. I wouldn't worry about the outcomes. I'd be just doing. Obviously, my little story time is, for example, I don't want to be a dancer, but I wanted to dance, like the whole old school crumping or street dancing, the whole step up dance moves type shit. I wanted to do that, but I remember once upon a time one of my friends told me, bro, you stiff as fuck. I don't think you should be dancing like that. And I remember after that time, I stopped dancing. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna dance anymore. Because I was like, yeah, at that time I was like, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, bro. You're right. I'm pretty stiff. I just wrote one thing also. We shouldn't mistake constructive criticism from straight out hating. There's clearly a difference between those two. Maybe back in the day, that person who told you whatever they told you, they were just hating. In other cases, like what my friend told me back in the day, like, hey bro, you're pretty stiff. You can't dance. That was pretty much constructive criticism because we were practicing for a competition at the time. But now, obviously, when I work out or when I'm in my room chilling, I dance. I've been to clubs and people have told me, yo bro, you got some moves, and I'm like, nah bro, I'm just stepping. It's nothing serious. But I can dance. What changed? I did it for fun. You know, those words that my friend told me, I looked within, I thought about it. Okay, what can I do to get better? You know, I feel like with every judgment that we receive from family or friends, take it and meditate on it. Journal it if you have to. Think about it. Why are they saying this? Is it really true? Maybe you are pretty shit. Or maybe you just need to improve a little bit. You need to get more good. Improve a bit, you know. Which is the case, bro, because in some cases, whenever we start something new, people will just tap us on the back, be like, no, this is good, you know? Some might be protecting our feelings, and the world will tell us that we're shit. But even with negative comments, sometimes there's a little truth to it, you know? You have to look away from yourself a bit and actually see, is this true, or are people just hating? Fear of judgment will always be there. There'll always be somebody who will tell you something about you. Oh, bro, that shirt doesn't look nice on you. Oh, bro, that hairstyle doesn't look good for you. You gotta change it up a bit. At the end of the day, you gotta do things for you. But be open to constructive criticism. When people are just hating, bro, don't hold on to it for too long, because you start to resent people. You have this sense of like, oh, I'm just doing this to get back at my haters, instead of just doing something that you planned on doing for the sake of the love of doing that thing, if that makes sense. It's better to do it in that way than to just say, oh, I'm just doing this so I can prove you guys wrong. That there's no, what's the positivity, what's the benefit from that? Oh, I'm just trying to make a million so I can get back at all my exes. What does that mean, bro? We all think like that. I've thought like that too. I think when I was younger, I used to be that kind of guy. And when I did succeed, I was left with an empty feeling, like I hurt this person's feelings and I achieved what I achieved, but I didn't really get that gratification that I wanted to rub it in this person's face, because that wasn't worth it, you know? So, judgment will always be there. Not everybody's gonna agree with what you do. Oh, bro, what you're doing is too noisy. What you're doing is crazy. It's insane. But you have to have an unwavering love for whatever you do, that irregardless of the judgment, if this is really what you want to do, just do it. Yes, in some instances, fuck your haters. Fuck them. This is your journey. This is your destiny. I hope this applies to everybody, because it happens. Sometimes these thoughts cripple us so much that we don't even do the things that we set out to do. We hold back, you know. Ah, bro, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I feel like I'm not ready yet. If not then when? You have to do something. You have to, regardless of all the chatter, bro. If they're not saying shit, you're probably saying shit about yourself. Like, no, I don't think I'm right. But where does those thoughts come from? From all those other people. I think had I not journaled that specific journal prompt from Pinterest, I think I still would have been in a state of self-loathing, self-doubt, stuck in fear. But it's important. It's important to look within sometimes and actually audit your insides, you know, your feelings, your thoughts, and all the little words that you say to yourself now and then. So my message to conclude: I think the first step you should do is look within. Why do I think this way? Why am I so afraid to start this new thing? Is it something that happened in my past? Why do I doubt myself so much? Obviously, majority of the time it might be a lack of self-worth, but maybe there are words that contribute to that, so we'll watch on those too. Just do the thing anyway. Because it's a new venture, it's a new skill, whatever you're doing. So you need confidence to do it. And to gain confidence, you do that over and over and over till you get better at it. Because eventually you'll get better, should you decide to get better. And the third thing, just trust the process. It might not look like anything now in the beginning, but just keep pushing. Those are my three steps to how I got out of that. I hope that made sense. Leave comments down below if you guys want to see anything specific, if you guys have any thoughts to this video. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more.